Show them you appreciate them. Anybody here wave your hand, do you love recognition? I don't hear you. You love anybody like to be appreciated for the work that they do? Yeah, I know I do. I like to give it too. I mean, it just feels good to give and receive recognition. Tiny Pulse found that 77% of employees do not feel strongly valued for the work that they put in. And on the flip side, Global Force found that 55% of employees would leave their organization for a company that valued them and showed that they value the contributions they put in. So let me get this straight. Employees would leave an organization because they don't feel valued, and they would leave to go to the organization that values them. So it's kind of basic. This is kind of scary. No wonder we have a retention problem. We have to work on this. It's one of those things that stares me in the face because you see these stats everywhere. So the biggest thing is we need to figure out how people like to be recognized. Because think about it. If you recognize somebody who likes to be like rah, rah, rah in a team meeting, in a way that actually is like, well, I'm just going to pat you on the back, or you recognize someone who likes a thank you note and just a thank you in a big team meeting, you can actually produce a feeling of horror inside of them, not a feeling of pride. We don't want to get to that, right? But how do you get there? How do you find out how they want to be appreciated? You actually sit with them. This is not rocket science, I promise you. You sit with them. And you ask them, what is it that I can do that makes you feel appreciated? I want to know how you feel valued. Steve, a general manager of a hotel, got this. He met with his new team member when she started, and after a couple months, she was doing amazing work. She was exceeding sales milestones, and her customers were loving her. Steve could have decided to recognize her with that pat on the back, but because he met with her before, he knew that she liked money. So she was one of those people in the beginning that money was a factor, but she also liked incentives or competition or contests. So Steve created a special incentive plan just for her. And when he did that, he made her feel valued and validated for all the work and persistence she put in. Steve chose to create positive emotions inside his team member. And she decided to stay with that company for 20 years as a result. This is real. Emotions are what create the experience.